I almost think we need to start this episode with a warning that that due to the pinched nerve, I am currently heavily medicated, and it's tough to stay focused. Is this what it's like to have ADHD? You're just kind of everywhere. Your brain just can't stop thinking about any one thing. You're just kind of going. I mean, that's kind of how it feels right now. But yeah, just warning. That's what this episode is. Welcome to the show. Welcome back. It's a brand new episode. This is Laugh With Me, a podcast with Jeremy Odem. I'm your host, J.O. Oh, man, it's good to be back. I got to tell you, I can't feel my left arm completely. But, we're still here. We're still kicking. It's the weirdest damn thing to go, I don't know, what have been, a week and a half now without a left arm. The pain is crazy. Can't sleep. Very tingly in the digits. But, yeah, I mean, if I can stand, if I can sit, if I can talk, then I will certainly be recording brand new episodes twice a week now. And I'm sure you listened to the Friday happy hour where I told you all about this mess, man. I don't know why we can't shake this pinched nerve, but I'm on these steroids, which, and I'm only on steroids a week, right? So if you're on steroids for a long period of time, you can gain weight. I've been on steroids for an extended time before due to the Crohn's, and I did. I gained a little bit of weight. I felt this one instantly. I don't know if it shows. I don't know if when you guys see me, if you can see that maybe I've gained a few pounds. I'm certainly feeling it. Just moving around. I don't know. Maybe I haven't gained any weight, but maybe I'm just walking a little more sluggish, and that's because of the muscle relaxers that also I'm on. And due to that, if you see me riding around in a golf cart, yes, I do think that I'm in a truck, but that's okay. Just let me be. Let me live my life, right? Oh, man, it feels like summer outside. Got a nice cold summer shandy here. Oh, man, it feels good to have, that spring or that first, summer feeling. Also, hate it at the same time. Had the first sunburn of 2024 this past Saturday. Went to the kids' soccer, football games. Oh, shit, we went to the Corgi races as well. Yeah, there's these races. We're Corgis race. There's 10 Corgis. They line up just like they're, like racing hounds. And they have names. They you can bet on them. It's like a professional deal. And these Corgis, they run. They just run to their owner at the other end of the field, and you get a winner in each heat, and then you get the grand champion at the end with all the winners competing against each other. It was the craziest thing. These little Corgis just kind of bouncing around, running down the field, and yeah, it was fun. But your boy should have had sunscreen on, and then I went to the games, my kids' games, and that was awesome. But it ended up in the first sunburn of the year. Back of the neck, super red, super stiff by the end of the night. Back of the calves, arms. Yeah, I was swimming in aloe, as they say. Swimming in the aloe. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with this, and it may have to do with the muscle relaxers. This episode's going to be interesting. I'm going to be quite frank with you. I have a rundown. For those of you who've been on the show before, I make a rundown. I give you the rundown. I'm like, hey, here's kind of the direction we're going with the episode this week. I make one for myself every time, too. And I have zero clue where my brain is at this moment. Actually, I do. Today's episode is brought to you by podup.com. Have you ever thought about creating your own episode? Like having your own podcast? What are you waiting for? Get started at podup.com. We are one of the sponsors of this podcast, and we would love to someday sponsor yours. Starting is as easy as creating an account at podup.com today. PodUp has literally everything that you need to run a full professional show. PodUp has over 35 different tools with AI integration to further help you succeed. Create a free starter account or get a paid account for 15% off with code LaughWithMe15. So go check out podup.com, or if you're waiting for wanting a podcast that's done for you, where you pay an agency to do all the website, social media, editing work, all the fun, check out podallies.com. Pod Allies is an agency run by the folks that literally built PodUp podcasting software. Get started with them at podallies.com. Get 15% off when you sign up today for PodUp or Pod Allies with code LaughWithMe15. We can't wait to create with you and launch your podcast. So I'm on the X, or on the Twitter, and Dune Part 2 is set to debut on Max May 21st. Critically acclaimed, fans loved it, just a huge smash film, right? And Dune Part 1, in its own right, monster movie. I've never seen either movie. I'm excited to watch it. I don't know anything about Dune heading into Dune 2, but then Dune 2 was so big, I was like, yeah, I'll check out Dune 1. If it's such a big deal, I'm sure I'll enjoy it, right? So my son, he's 14, and he was reading the book. He's like, I'm going to read the book, and then we'll watch the first Dune. And this was before Dune 2 had even come out in theaters, or right when it was coming out in theaters. We are sitting here months now, and we are waiting out the final 16 pages still for him to complete this book so that we can watch Dune 1. Dune 2, mind you, will be available to us on Max May 21st. I would like to watch this film, but I also said I would wait until he'd finished the book. At this point, I feel like he's not finishing the book out of spite. And it's not even, I'm not even like pressuring him to push it, pushing him like, oh, come on, dude, you finish the book or else, there's no threatening, there's nothing out of line going on here other than, we could watch the movie if you finish the last 16 pages of the book. That's where we're at. I don't know if this is probably a karma thing, because some 12 years ago on a vacation once, I was like, I'm gonna read a book I've always wanted to read, and I'm gonna read it while on vacation, right? I had a 10-day vacation, 9-day vacation, something like that. And I got Jurassic Park. Love the movie, love all the movies, except for that third one. I mean, the second one's okay. Third one's absolute trash. The rest of them, classics. And if I had to rank the movies, it would go Jurassic Park, Jurassic World 2, Jurassic World 3, then Jurassic Park 2, then Jurassic Park 3. That's the definitive list ranking, and I almost would put Jurassic World over Jurassic Park. Don't at me. But anyway, I read the book, well, most of it. I finished vacation with, probably 100 pages, 50 pages, something like that left. And here we are 12 years later. I have not completed that book. And it isn't because I don't want to. Honestly, I just never think about it, I mean, just think about how many more Jurassic Park type movies have come out since. I mean, in fact, there's a whole Lego universe of Jurassic Park, and in the time that I started the book, and will have happened by the time I finish the book, if I finish the book. But Braden did finish the Jurassic Park. He did read that before I finished it, but not Dune. So Dune Part 2 on the Max, May 21st. I hope I get to watch it. I am looking forward to watching it. We'll see. June 15th, though, you should join us at the Take Steps Walk if you're available around Omaha, Nebraska. We're going to be at Warner Park June 15th at 9 a.m. Join the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation's largest, most impactful fundraising event, Take Steps. we'll come together as a dedicated community of supporters to walk and raise funds for those living with inflammatory bowel disease, otherwise known as IBD. Funds raised through Take Steps help to accelerate research, advance treatments, and provide education and support programs to improve quality of life for those living with IBD. Together, we'll make our way to the top of Mount Remission, and our ultimate goal, cures for Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. It's not a funny matter, but I am on these muscle relaxers, and I will say you should join us. You should join the team. We have a Laugh With Me podcast team. June 15th, you can find out more information. You can donate, or you can just help share the message at takesteps.crohnscolitisfoundation.org. So I'm walking in Home Depot today, and like I said, it's that first real week where it just feels like summer all week, and we're looking for plants, right? We've already hit Lowe's, we've hit Walmart, just kind of looked at what they had available, just checking out the plants. I'll tell you what, we didn't buy any plants at the Home Depot, but walking through there today, a bird just one little arm length away to my right. It dropped. I heard it. I saw it plop onto the ground. I gotta wonder if they know what they're doing. They know, obviously that bird missed today, but the bird was trying to hit me, and it may not be anything personal to me, but the bird certainly was trying to hit a person. I mean, just look around. I challenge you to just start paying more attention to where birds are pooping. They're pooping on stuff. You're not seeing it, spray painted all over the grass. In fact, you're not even seeing it all over parking lots and gravel roads and sidewalks either. No, you're seeing it on cars. You're going to be seeing it on people. I think the birds have a little more drive to where they're dropping it than what we've been led to believe. I also believe that the muscle relaxers are making it difficult to get through this bit, because as I'm sitting here thinking about all the places that birds are not pooping, I mean, it's quite obvious. I honestly should have written it all down, because you're just not seeing it all over the rocks and your mulch, and I mean, you are seeing it on your car, right? You're seeing it everywhere on your car. You're just not seeing it where you should be seeing it, which is everywhere. I mean, it should be everywhere. I challenge you to start paying a little more attention to that. That was not my best segment. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I owe the thousands and thousands of people who listen to this show every single week, and now twice a week, just a little more attentiveness. I probably am going to just cold turkey. You know what? Forget the left arm. I don't even think I need it. I can fully function with the right arm. I do shoot a basketball with the left, but I can shoot with the right. I am right-handed. I'm ambidextrous in that, so I think I'll be okay even for hooping. And you guys all know I love the ball. But I think I'll be okay if I get rid of the left arm, and then I can stop taking the muscle relaxers and the steroids and the Tylenol. The Tylenol is the worst part about it. You don't know this, because it's one of those things you don't know when you have to take it. You just have to try to keep track of when to take it. It's every 4 hours as you need it, versus everything else you've got. It's right on the bottle. Take 2 of these throughout the day, or take 1 before breakfast, 1 before lunch, 1 after dinner, and 1 at bedtime. Like, it was telling me exactly when to take the pills. Tylenol, I've got to think a little more. Obviously, that is becoming a challenge. Oh, man. What an episode. I knew this was going to be a challenge when I took that second muscle relaxer here a little bit ago. And I was like, well, I got to crack open a shandy. I'm about ready to go. It's like pre-show routine. I was like, this might be a little dicey. to get through the old laugh with me this week. But here we are. It's for the people. The show must go on. I'll tell you what, I can't feel this left arm, though. That's probably the most difficult thing in all this. You'd think it would be like the brain right now trying to focus on something, and then the brain waves going down to the mouth and then spitting out the words in a functional way. Cheers, y'all. All right, see, now my day just got made because I'm scrolling through Facebook here, and our friend George Zilla, who was on the show a couple of weeks ago, he just posted a picture of the gallon bottle that you have to take for the prep for the colonoscopy. So my man, George Zilla, is currently in the midst of preparing for the colonoscopy, and he was nervous about it. We kind of had a little back and forth about it on Facebook, like a week or so ago. I was like, don't worry about it. You sleep through the whole thing, and it's the best sleep you could possibly have. And, you just don't even know what happens. And in the end, you wake up, you're the funniest you'll ever be. Like, if you want to headline a show, I recommend doing it immediately from waking up from colonoscopy, and you will just slay. Because, I don't know, there's just some weird funny business going on in that there hospital, and it makes you hilarious. And that's the thing. My wife, Ashley, she thinks that's like the best part of the whole deal. Not the, checking my colon and making sure it's healthy and seeing what we can do to best fix the Crohn's, but like the humor that comes once I wake up from the procedure itself, which I agree, it's fun. I don't remember any of it. I have to get reminded of it, but sounds like a great time. Good luck. Good luck, George. It's hard to explain just how difficult not feeling your arm or your arm constantly shooting pain really is without giving you, kind of some descriptive scenery of what I'm talking about. Like last night, I go to bed. I've got the rice pack that's warmed up, real hot, heat therapy. I get the bag of rice and throw it on my neck, and then kind of rotate it from my neck to my arm, to just kind of release some of that pressure. And that helped. I was able to fall asleep, but I woke up, and this was, 10 o'clock, and then I'm waking up at 1:30, just in immense pain. I get up, I heat up my rice again, and then I tried to sleep on the couch. I was able to sleep for an hour. I wake up again, crazy pain. Then try to sleep again. Sleep for an hour. Crazy pain. Go to bed. From the couch, go to bed. Crazy pain. Can't really sleep. Kind of in and out of sleep. Get up at 5 o'clock. Go out to the couch again. But this time, I'm sitting up. And I put the heat pack on the back of my neck. I slept all the way through the kids going to school. And woke up shortly after that. So it was shortly after 8 o'clock. Finally got some sleep, and I was sitting up the whole freaking time. It was the weirdest damn thing. The only way I could sleep. I don't know what that says about my arm, but yeah, it was the weirdest thing. Have you seen this? New York City, Dublin portal. It's like a giant, round TV screen, and you see the other side. The other side is, one side it's Dublin, and the other side it's New York City. It was temporary. People are just walking up to it and waving, to each other and seeing the other side. But it was temporarily banned or shut down due to inappropriate behavior. I guess that some folks were flashing each other, across the countries. It's crazy. Why can't people just have a good day? Why can't people just have fun with something? Why do we always have to take it up a notch and ruin some good fun? This is the part of the episode where I like to update you on where we are in the charts, baby. In the Apple iTunes charts. Laugh with me. We are number 5. on the comedy stand-up. Thank you so much for listening. Reminder that we do have a second episode every week now on Fridays. It's the Friday Happy Hour, and we've got a whole slew of guests coming your way very, very soon. It is going to be a lot of fun, so make sure you're locked in. You get the notifications locked up, so that way on Fridays when it drops, boom, you're ready. Thank you for listening.